The goal is to have a solid relationship with God. It is not to see angels, not to be a prophet, not to cast out demons, not to pray 7 hours a day, and not to win 1,000 souls for Christ. The list goes on. 4. It is in knowing God that these gifts and our actions are used by God, by faith, and not by fear. Through this realization comes a shift in mindset where you no longer pray for long hours in fear of what the enemy will do to you, but in the truth and in the wisdom of who God is to you in the valley and what has been said about your situation. You will no longer have the fear of missing out when your Christian brother talks about his supernatural encounters. The other seems to be more loved by God based on the number of souls won, and the other the ability to cast out demons. So dear Christian, this video is to remind you that you are loved deeply and unconditionally by God. You are loved, and there is nothing that can separate you from the love of God. You are secured for life, okay? And we can't find that kind of love anywhere, okay? We are loved by God regardless of how we look, regardless of how we talk, regardless of the number of souls we win, and regardless of the number of demons we drive out and the number of hours we pray. We are loved by God, and we do not identify with these things. We do not find gratification, and we do not find identification in these things. Our ultimate identification and the thing that we should be most grateful for is that we've now been given the right to call ourselves children of God. And as a child of God, we receive the inheritance of the Father that is more than enough to keep us at peace and to keep us in joy and to keep us hoping every day for His return, and to keep us hoping every day that what He said He is, or what He's showing us He is who He actually is. So we do not identify with those things. We do not identify with being a demon slayer, and we do not strive to be a demon slayer to get the love of the Father. To get more of the love of the Father. Sorry, what is this with this crusty voice? Yes, you are loved. Stop living your life in fear of missing out. You're not missing anything out, okay? You're not missing anything out. You're not missing out on anything. That's what I'm trying to say. You're not missing out on anything. Pursue having a relationship with God. Get to know His nature. Then when you start doing all these things, when you're praying for several hours, it's in faith. It's by faith. And it's through your love, you wanting to show that God, I also love you. I also want to outdo you. You did this for me, I'ma do this for you. You're doing this for me, I'ma do this for you. And hey, this brother, this sister in the world doesn't know you. Can you use me? Can you use me to bring that person out of darkness into light for your glorification? Not that you're going to love me any less if I don't do that, but because now it has become a relationship, and it has become a partnership where I'm seeking God, I'm getting to know Him, and I've come to experience the freedom that comes with living in the security of God's love, not having to do anything for any validation. And I've seen somebody who needs that, and it's like, God, can you use me to extend that grace to that person? Can we also call that person? Can that person also come and see what is at this side of life? Because goodness, it's not always easy, but it's so worth it. If I have to go through anything in life, let me go through that just so that you will be glorified in the end, just so that my light will shine before men, that they may see my works and glorify God in heaven. From having a relationship with God and pursuing you and pursue your will and pursue righteousness, so that I will not partake in your glory, but give everything to you. And at the end of the day, I'll be at heaven's gates waiting for my golden answer. Get me right. But anyways, this brings me to the end of this video, and I hope this video blesses somebody, has blessed somebody the way it has blessed me as well. And I'll see you. Oh my goodness. It's more than the time I thought I would record, but bye.